Welcome back to the Danger Zone. What up, what up? Hey, thanks for coming back to the Danger Zone and checking me out. I'm Dangerous Dan, and I got some of the funniest and craziest TikToks you've seen today. Let's check it out.
Why are Americans so good at Rubik's Cubes? Because they've got a history of separating the colours.
Oh, damn. Ooh, starting it off rough.
What's the worst stain to go for little boys' underpants?
Oh, come on.
Michael Jackson's lipstick?
Hell no, don't do Mike like that.
How do you surprise a blind kid? Leave a plunger in its toilet?
Oh my god.
How did Rihanna find out Chris Brown was cheating on her? She saw another woman's lipstick on his knuckles.
Oh, damn.
Why does Batman's mask only cover half of his face? To let the cops know he's white. Why is a priest called father? Because calling him daddy would blow his cover. What do you call an autistic kid in a school shooting? Target practice.
No, come on.
All the
These are just jokes, y'all.
I heard diarrhea is hereditary. Runs in your genes.
Bro, I ain't stole nothing, bro. I put on mama dead. Mama ain't stole shit, boy.
What you stole?
Say, bro.
I'm not playing, bro.
Who you talking to like that?
You, man.
Huh?
What you stole? Man, who was on the phone?
That's my old lady, bro.
Well, tell you stealing.
I ain't stole nothing, bro. I swear I ain't stole nothing. I ain't got nothing. I ain't stole nothing, homeboy.
Take a pockets.
I put on my granny soul. I ain't stole nothing, you hear me? I ain't stole nothing, bro. Come on, bro. Keep playing, bro.
Try to spin
You
around.
know everything I love, bro. Come on, keep playing, bro.
Can you just jump real quick?
Who?
Jump.
It's not funny.
Come on, man. Why are you doing them like that?
This is how you know women don't care for balls. When we buy vibrators, are their balls attached? Nope. Because they're weird. Also, they're by far the most confusing body parts. If it's hot, they're long and stuck to your thighs. If it's cold, they disappear. The only body part that plays peekaboo with itself. Very strange. Very strange. Also, women are supposed to be the weaker sex, yet I can take you down with one flick. Boom, I'm done. You could punch my titty, I'll come back for more, right? Like, it doesn't... Kick a twat, nothing's gonna happen, all right? I can fight harder then, okay? Who's weak now, all right?
Yeah. That's fucked up, but she ain't lying.
Hey, babe.
What?
Would you be gay for 1 hour for $1 billion?
$1 billion?
$1 billion?
Yeah, $1 billion.
Bet. Bitch. I'm about to go get my hair done and nails done if you're trying to go. Bitch. Okay, then. Stay your lazy ass here, then. Bye.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. For $1 billion, I'll probably.
See, that's how you stay warm.
What in the hell?
It's a Gamecocks fan. Gamecocks and UConn in the championship game of the women's tournament.
Oh, she real.
Dark humor jokes in public. So you got a black guy, you got a Christmas tree, and you got a Christmas ornament.
Okay.
Which one doesn't belong?
A black guy, a Christmas tree, and a Christmas ornament?
Mm-hmm.
A black guy.
Nah, the Christmas tree, because you don't hang Christmas trees.
Oh shit. Alright.
Damn, that was hella racist. What the hell? This is why your lights flickered at night when you were a kid. Clam Rattler 900. The Clam Rattler.
You know, your son wastes so much food. He barely even touched his dinner.
Well, just throw it out then.
I'm sorry. I understand. I have to go. I don't know what she said. I was just as surprised as you are. I don't know.
Now, I done seen some things in my life, but I ain't never seen a...
How dirty is your house? You got roaches in the fish tank, too. They can swim.
They can swim. Oh, shit. Yo, he ain't lying. I ain't never seen a cockroach swimming, especially with the fish.
I'm trying to open my horizons to vegetables because I'm a pretty picky eater.
You're not a picky eater if you're 600 pounds.
Oh, when Kamala burps and all you can smell is malt liquor and semen. Look at Bill.
I don't know what the fuck is going through the minds of our generation's teenagers, but lately my 13-year-old son has been using language like, I'm him, little boy, okay, I'm him. And at first I was like, pretty fucking lame new language for the youngins, but that's fine. You do you, baby boo. You want to talk like that, you talk like that. I'm gonna just fade into the blackness, okay? But yesterday this motherfucker comes home, looks me dead in my eyes, and he goes, yo, hey, I need you to remind me later that I got some choir work to do, okay? As he's fucking on his phone. I need you to tell me later that I gotta do my homework. And I was like, does this fucking bitch think I'm his executive assistant? Like, last time I checked, this motherfucker is not sending me any paychecks, okay? He's not giving me the salary, a commensurate salary that says I take commands from you. So I fucking locked and loaded this bitch for him. I was like, why don't you take your fucking phone in your hand, lil' boy, okay? And make yourself a reminder, because I'm him now, bro. I'm him. I swear to God, these motherfuckers are trying to make moves on us, bro.
Yeah.
Not up in here. Not in my fucking house. Not in my fucking kingdom, bro.
Right. I'm with him. I got 3 of them little bad bastards running around the house. When your teacher asks you to turn in your essay, but you ain't no snitch. Hell yeah. I can't do it. That's a good one. Yeah.
Do you keep turning my seat warmer off?
Why do you keep turning it on? That's a seat warmer. It warms the seat.
Okay.
Okay, well, you should not put a seat warmer on. But what we're not going to do is fry fish up in this motherfucker.
Burnt her. Remember Ice Cube? This is him now. Feel old yet? He's all melted. Damn, Cube. He's getting kind of lame these days. I mean, in my opinion. What's up?
How is my wallet like an onion? Because every time I open it, I cry. I quit carrying a wallet.
Yeah, me too.
What does a barbershop serve in the winter? Cold cuts.
Stupid.
My grandfather used to sell it one. What's a barbershop?
Yeah, I know, right?
I was talking to Bruce Mitchell the other day. He told me that alligators can grow up to 15 feet. I've never seen one with more than 4.
Stupid.
That could be Bruce.
How does a snowman get around town? By icicle.
Did you put an extra syllable on there?
Well, I cannot say icicle.
Hey, Mom. A guy walks into his house with a duck under his arm and walks up to his wife and says, "This is the pig I'm having sex with." The wife says, "That's not a pig." He goes, "I wasn't talking to you."
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Why do priests perform baptisms? Because they like to wash their sex toys.
Oh my God.
It's
Hey, Mom.
ridiculous. Yes.
Silly Sally one day burns down her garage and her mother says, "Wait till your father gets home, you're in big trouble." And Silly Sally laughed and laughed. She knew her dad was in the garage.
Oh my God.
What do lesbians do while they're having their period? Finger paint.
Oh my God.
Hey, Mom. A male whale and a female whale are swimming when the male whale notices a whaling ship and said, that is the one that killed my father. So let's swim under it and blow really hard, and we'll flip the boat over and kill them all. So they both go under there and fill it, or blow. The boat flips, but the male whale sees this crew are swimming away. So he says, let's go swallow up the whole crew. And the female whale says, you know what? I fell for the blowjob, but I'm not swallowing the semen.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
What do noodles and women have in common?
I suppose something about the texture.
They both wiggle when you eat them. What's the difference between a refrigerator and a gay man? A refrigerator doesn't fart when you pull your meat out.
Oh, God.
Hey, Mom. Do you know what the secret is to having a smoking hot body as a senior?
I know.
Cremation.
Oh my God.
Oh man, look, they're old too. It's one hell of a joke to tell your grandparents or parents. They look old as hell.
Don't look at me. I'm out for the season. Skillante Panthony, Millersville University, go Marauders.
I've done that before. Them pants suck. What in the hell? Oh my goodness. Look at her, she's loving it too. There's a dick on the roof. Oh shit. You look, son. Damn, I look too.
I just came from the dispensary and now I'm walking to my neighbor's to get eggs from her little stand over there. I'm buying eggs on the street and weed in the store. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, fucking eggs are ridiculous.
What does LGBTQ plus mean? Like, is it the premium version of gay?
Right? What in the hell's the plus mean?
Technologia.
Stupid. Stupid, but I want to get me one of them. To new beginnings. A one-bedroom apartment with stainless steel appliances and a gated community fitness center and meals included. Hell no. That's true, but I ain't signing up for that shit.
I've been talking to this girl for like 2 years, and it turns out I got her pregnant. The word got around, and somehow it turns out that she's my first cousin.
Wow, dang, brother, that's
yeah.
Ooh. That's you gonna be raising a dang lizard, homie. You can't. Wow, brother. Good golly. At the very least, it's gonna need glasses. That thing is gonna need bifocals, brother. You know, make sure it doesn't stand straight up when the moon is full and shit like that when it's real young. I'd hit a couple high notes near it on the instrument, see if its eyes turn red or anything. But you're just gonna have to keep tabs on it. Just stay safe, brother. And I would back off that type of behavior.
Yeah.
You know, if you win this round of DNA roulette, brother, I'd leave the rest of the bullets in the chamber, baby, when it comes to family.
Yes, sir. DNA roulette. Oh, my goodness. Today's generation has no clue there's two people in this picture.
Nelson Walker?
Yes, ma'am.
There you are. All right, you're charged with stealing a Dolphin jersey.
Stupid criminal steals Dolphins jersey and wears it to court. In court, Judge Ward seemed a little skeptical of the situation and got her answer when she asked Walker about the Dolphins jersey he was wearing.
This ain't the one, young.
No?
No, ma'am. It show on that I ain't took no jersey. I ain't took now jersey.
Walker first insisted that the Dolphins jersey he was wearing was not the one he stole.
This ain't the one, young.
Then he claimed he didn't steal the jersey at all.
It show on that I ain't took no jersey. I ain't took now jersey.
The judge then turned to the public defender for comment.
As to this being a felony, because the allegations are an observation of observing the defendant and co-defendant put on a Dolphin hats.
Walker appeared to agree with the public defender.
The officer says A and then says hats, so there's an issue as to whether it's 2 hats or 1 hat.
Despite the semantics, the judge ordered Walker held on $5,000 bond because Walker had 29 prior felony convictions. A few weeks later, Miami-Dade prosecutors declined to file charges against Walker and he was released. But the judge ordered Walker to stay away from Dolphin Stadium.
Yeah, I bet. He's lucky as some bitch. 29 prior felonies. That fool's lucky to be out. I bet you stole it too.
A proposed bill in Austin now threatens to charge transgender people with, quote, gender identity fraud. What? If passed, it would become a felony to identify as a gender opposite to what a person was assigned at birth. The bill was filed last week by Republican State Representative Tom Olverson, who represents the Cypress area. State jail felonies are punishable by up to 2 years in jail and a fine of up to $10,000. Trans rights advocates are calling this bill alarming.
No, what's alarming is the fact that you guys want to walk around here perpetrating women and being in disguise. Like, fuck no, I'm all for it. And my thing is, why do we need, like, voting or a bill for this to be passed? Anything like that. This shit should have been mandatory. This shit should have been passed in the 80s. This shit should have been passed right when they started doing that, these motherfuckers can go to the women's bathroom and all of that shit. That's when they should have made it mandatory. Right fucking day. Because a lot of these trans people treat this shit as a game, bro. They go out here and deliberately prey upon men. We'll talk to them and all that shit and ruin the dude's life. Have it to where the dude, because if the dude do this shit, there really ain't no coming back from it. Even if he actually didn't indulge in activities with you. Just by folks finding out that he was talking to you and doing all of that shit, his whole credibility as a man and all that shit is in question. Yeah. Like, that shit is crazy. These dudes be out here manipulating, praying, and doing all of that shit to men, man. Yeah, it's about time they get charged with something. Shit, if they can make it to where they had to wear a badge to disclose what they are and all of that shit, I'm all for that too. I don't give a fuck, man. This shit needs to be known. You don't need to be out here swindling dudes, having them thinking you something you are that you aren't. If somebody goes out here and takes somebody's identity and do all of that, that shit is charges, bro. You impersonate somebody and doing all of that shit and try to do all, bro, you can get charges pressed upon you. So, yeah, bro, I'm all for this. But now I want to hear from y'all. What are y'all thoughts on this? Do you guys think this is a good thing? Or do you guys think this is intrusive and stepping on their rights? Or do you feel like me? Like, this shit should be disclosed upon arrival. Like, this shit should be known when you arrive. But that's just me, though. Like I said, I want to hear from y'all. What are y'all thoughts on this? Drop it in the comments.
Yeah, I definitely don't feel like he does. Because he sound like he must have been tricked before. And me, personally, I feel like I'd have a hard time being tricked by some dude. You know what I mean?
Yep.
What did the forgetful prostitute say to her pimp? I don't know what came over me. Hey, Mom.
Mm-hmm.
What do you call 2 lesbians in a closet? A liquor cabinet. Hey, Mom.
Mm-hmm.
Why do squirrels swim on their backs?
I'm sure it's a good one.
To keep their nuts dry. Hey, Mom.
Mm-hmm.
What does tofu and a dildo have in common? They're both a meat substitute. Hey, Mom. What did Cinderella do when she got to the ball?
I don't know, but I'm sure it's something funny about the ball.
She gagged.
See?
Hey, Mom.
She gagged.
How do you spot the blind guy at the nudist beach? It's not hard. Hey, Mom. What do you call a guy that cries when he masturbates?
God, I don't know.
A tearjerker. Hey, Mom. Did you hear about the gay guy who got fired at the sperm bank? Yeah, he was caught drinking on the job. What's white and sticky and better to spit out than swallow?
Oh my God, I wonder what.
Toothpaste.
Grandma got a dirty mind. Or mom. Hey, we're going to cut it right there. Thanks for watching, man. Do me a favor while you're here. Hit that like and subscribe button. I'll see you all in a day or two. Peace.